Hmm. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. Welcome. So, fall has definitely hit here in the Beaverton, Oregon area. It is rained last night and it's kind of rainy and gloomy this morning. So I'm definitely feeling fall, and just want to bring us present to ourselves and getting connected with our own bodies and getting connected to God. Just taking this time for ourselves. And welcome to those that are joining us live this morning. So go ahead and just get comfortable where you're sitting, and move around a little bit if you need to. And then just relax into the chair and allow it to support you, or relax onto the floor. Allow it to do what it's supposed to do. And go ahead and just close your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths together, starting from empty. Taking a big breath in and letting it out. Taking another breath in, relaxing our belly and releasing. And one more time. And just allow your breath to return to its own natural rhythm. Taking inventory of your own body. Where are you holding some tension this morning? Is it in your face? Is it in your shoulders and your neck? Maybe your arms. Maybe you're holding tension in your solar plexus or your belly. And I just invite you to relax as much as you are able, knowing that in this moment there is nothing but this present moment, that all that came before is in the past, all that will be coming is in the future, and you are invited to be fully present in this moment. And just be with how that feels. And if you start having thoughts go through your head, just imagine they're like clouds floating through the sky, boats on a river, whatever works for you. And as you feel yourself relax even more deeply and become more present, I invite you to bring your attention to your heart. Maybe place your hands on your heart. And just breathe. As you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in God's love for you that's all around you. And as you breathe out, send that love into the world. It might help if you picture someone that you love and care about in front of you. Sometimes it helps to have kind of that object of love and just sending them love and receiving love back. And sometimes we're just able to do it and just understand that God is all around us as we can breathe in God's love and just send it out into the world. Let's take just a moment to do that together. Breathing in God's love. Breathing out God's love. Breathing in God's love. Breathing out God's love. Breathing in God's love. And once again, breathing out God's love. And I invite you to just imagine that you are in some place really beautiful, that you feel safe, a place that you would go in your mind's eye to get close to God. And I invite you to just go with the first place that comes to mind. It may be exactly where you're sitting right now. It may be by the ocean, a lake, a stream, a waterfall. Okay, I'm focused on water. It may actually be in a forest or in a meadow or in the mountains or in your very own living room. Wherever that place is, just see yourself there and notice what's around you. See with your mind's eye. Notice the colors. Notice what's present. Notice what you're hearing, what you might be smelling. And completely see yourself there. And in front of you, there's a wonderful place to sit down that's just perfectly designed for you. And it may be made out of ferns or sand or be like a perfect favorite chair. And I invite you to sit in that chair and get comfortable. Over the next few weeks, Pastor David is going to be talking about being outside my own little world. And what does that mean, really? And what does that look like? And so we're going to do a little exercise. And I want you to imagine someone that you love and care about in front of you. And as you look at upon that person, I would like you to say to yourself or out loud, just like me, this person is seeking some happiness in his or her life. And you can even say their name. Just like me, this person, or their name, is seeking some happiness in his or her life. Notice how that feels in your body. Continue with this person, just like me. This person is trying to avoid suffering in his or her life. Just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in his or her life. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. Let's say this out loud or to yourself. Just like me, this person, or you can name them, has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. And just like me, this person is seeking to fill his or her needs. Just like me, the person's name is seeking to fill his or her needs. And just like me, this beautiful being in front of me is learning about life. Just like me, this person, you can say their name, is learning about life. Wow, how does that feel? How easy was that for you? Now thank this person, allow them to just leave your field of vision and bring to mind an acquaintance, maybe a stranger, maybe someone you saw on the street or in the grocery store that caught your attention. Maybe just someone that you see every day, but isn't necessarily someone in your family or close circle of friends, or someone you consider more of an acquaintance or a stranger. And we're going to do this exercise again. And I want you to notice how you feel and if anything different comes up for you. And feel free to use their name. Just like me, this person is seeking some happiness in his or her life. Just like me, this person is seeking happiness in their life. Just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in his or her life. Just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in their life. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. So take a moment and check in with your body. How is this feeling to you? And with your focus and attention on this acquaintance in front of you, just like me, this person is seeking to fill his or her needs. Just like me, this person is seeking to fill their needs. Just like me, this person is learning about life. Oh, just like me, name the person, is learning about life. Wow. So how easy was that for you? How easy was it to understand that, like this acquaintance in front of you, the stranger maybe in front of you, has all these things happening to them? How easy was it to recognize, wow, these things happen to me? I experience sadness, loneliness, and despair. I'm learning about life. I want happiness. I want my needs met. How easy was all of that for you? And allow this person to fade from view, wishing them well, maybe having a different understanding or a different level of compassion than you did when you started for that person. And now, this one may be a little tougher. I want you to bring to mind someone you're having a challenge with. And let it be the first person that comes to mind. No matter what that challenge is, it may be a friend, a coworker, a family member. And it can be any kind of a challenge. And first, I want you to take a moment to acknowledge and to have some empathy for yourself, and to allow whatever feeling is coming up for you just having this person in front of you. It may be hurt or sadness or frustration or anger or despair. Whatever it is, just acknowledge that and let it be. We don't have to change uncomfortable feelings. We get the opportunity to be with them. And then we're going to do this exercise one more time with your focus on this person in front of you that you're having a challenge with. So just like me, this person is seeking some happiness in his or her, for his or her life. Wow. Feel what that feels like just to hear that. And now say that to that person and for yourself, just like me, their name. This person is seeking some happiness for their life. Remember to breathe. Just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in his or her life. And as I do this with you, I notice resistance that comes up in me, or the part of me that goes, oh yeah, they're causing suffering. So just allow that to be and allow that just to slip away. Bring yourself back to the present. Just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in their life. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, despair. And whatever voice comes up, thank it for sharing. Let it go. Focus on the person. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. As you focus on them, just like me, this person is seeking to fill his or her needs. Wow. Take that in. Just like me, this person is seeking to fulfill and seeking to fill their needs. Just like me, this person is seeking to fill their needs. Wow. Wow. I mean, just let that, okay. I want my needs met. This person is seeking to fill their needs. And just like me, this person is learning about life. Just like me, this person is learning about life. And as you look at this person in front of you, notice if how you feel is any different than how you did before you did this practice. Can you access God's love that's all around you on the in-breath? And can you send love to that person, recognizing with compassion that regardless of the challenge going on, this person has things that are just like you, just like me. Can you see them surrounded with God's love, knowing that God loves them as a child of God, no matter how they're choosing to show up in this moment? And that God loves us, no matter how we choose to show up in any moment. Just be with this for a moment, with whatever feelings are coming up, with however hard or difficult or easy this was for you. Be with all of it. Allow this person to fade from view, thanking them for the challenge they bring in your life that allows you to grow in compassion, that allows you to grow in your capacity to share God's love, that allows you to tap into things that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise if this challenge was not in your life. It doesn't excuse inappropriate behavior. It doesn't make everything okay with what happens, but it may give you a different perspective. And in doing that, open your mind and your heart to new ways of responding. Because now, where that person is concerned, perhaps your heart is a little more open to hear what God has to say to you and the answers to how to resolve something or how to respond or what kind of boundary you need to have will become more clear. I invite you to do this exercise throughout the day, throughout the rest of your week as you meet people. It is a muscle for us to expand our ability to have more compassion, to remember that whoever we're meeting is just like us. They want happiness. They have needs they'd like met. They're learning about life. They don't want suffering in their life any more than we do. Just like me, they've experienced hard times, sadness, loneliness, despair. And just like us, they want joy and happiness and connection. As you are ready, I invite you to just wiggle your fingers and your toes. Come back to this present moment. Thank you for being here with me this morning, and thank you to all that joined live this morning. I would be interested in your feedback and what that experience was like for you. I know it went a little longer, but Spirit wants what Spirit wants. So anyway, I enjoyed this time together, and may you have a blessed rest of your week. And I'll see you later.